The modem, modulator-demodulator, converts, modulates, an input signal from a network terminal device requesting communication so that it can transmit input data on another type of network, or converts, demodulates, signals from the network and returns it to the terminal device. Thus, via the modem, the computer can be connected directly, depending on the type of modem, to the analog or digital channel of the transmitter, e.g. to a telephone line or ISDN. Integrated Services Digital Network, line for the simultaneous transmission of voice and data, and to other digital lines, including cable television networks, and via it to another computer or to a computer network, e.g. the internet, or a fax modem can be used to send a fax. An analog modem is required for telephone line communication, and an ISDN modem is required for ISDN line communication. The transmission rate of the modem connected to the telephone line, DCE-DCE, data communication equipment, is given in bits per second. In the past, 14.4 kilobits per second, 28.8 kilobits per second, and 33.6 kilobits per second modems were used, but the latest modems have speeds of 56 kilobits per second ISDN basic data rate fixed as standard. 2B, 64 kilobits per second voice and data channels, and 1D, 16 or 64 kilobits per second digital channels, reserved for signaling outside transmission bands, channels in total 144, and 192 kilobits per second ISDN modems have 64 channels, using 64 channels and 2 channels, using 128 kilobits per second speeds. Of course, the speed of communication is limited by the type and noise level of the transmission channel, as well as the load on the network connection. For example, the noisier a channel, the more error signals, the slower the data transmission. On the least line max, a data rate of 2 megabits per second is available, but a normal noise phone line takes allows 28.8 kilobits per second data transfer. There are both internal and external modems. Depending on their type, internal modems fit into the ISA or PCI slot on the motherboard, they are cheaper but less stable, and external ones are located outside the machine and connect to the processor via either the serial port or USB. In fact, the switching interface also determines the speed of a modem, DTE-DCE, data terminal equipment, data communication equipment, since signals received from the relay channel must also be sent from the modem to the processor. Thus, a USB device is faster than a serial modem. However, this difference is negligible in practice, as the maximum data rate of the serial port is 115,200 bits per second, while the DCE-DCE speed of a modern modem is 56 kilobits per second, i.e. approx. We can send data twice as fast as the modem can receive. Like all network cards, the modem has a network address. This enables communication between the two remote computers. Each modem has its own ID number. For TCP/IP networks, e.g. they can be identified on the internet by their IP address. Communication via modems.